Alright, what is going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for stopping by the Card Dojo. My name is Sean, and this is my journey into modern day card collecting. Well guys, it's Wednesday, so it's time to get my Week 5 Fantasy Rip League lineup set. Today, we are doing, finally, the Mega Box 2020 Prestige. This is my first, well actually it's my second Mega Box I've opened. But my most recent one, the one I opened was a 2018 Panini, just straight up Panini, and I did pretty well. So now, I've been holding on to this box for a very long time. Hopefully we can do just as well this time around. In these mega boxes we have 4 cards and they are packed full of potential. If you watched the guys who were in the Fantasy Rip League last week, Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards and Hendo's Hobbies, they both pulled 1-of-1s printing plates out of their Prestige mega boxes. I'm hoping to do the same, maybe with like a Pat Mahomes or something. Now, full disclosure, as is usually the case, I am ripping a little bit earlier than usual because, you know, just timing issues. And I like to get these episodes out and edited on schedule. So I'm going to react to the cards I pull as if I'm living in a bubble where COVID does not exist and injuries do not exist. And then when I set my lineup at the end of this video, I will give you the full update, like, yes, this guy's injured, he got hurt in week 4, or, you know, the team came down with COVID, so they're not playing. It's been nothing but chaos, guys. It's been nothing but chaos. I can't speak too much on current events, and I'm doing a horrible job ripping this pack open. What am I doing? PSA 8s on all of these cards. So, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, guys. Let's see who we can find in this mega box of Prestige. Now, I've been looking for more Prestige fat packs to try to complete the set, and I have not found a single football card in months on the shelf. So, I'm struggling, and I'm hoping that I can hit the jackpot sooner than later. So, our first numbered card is going to be a Tyreek Cohen, purple, 48 out of 100. Very nice. So in the Fantasy Rip League, as I'm sure most of you know from watching, you get many different multipliers for points based on parallels, numbered cards, mem cards, autographs, and other kind of specialty cards that you can get. Michael Pittman Jr. is our first rookie, followed by James Morgan, AJ Terrell, and Zadarius Smith. So I'm hoping to pull a lot of magic out of this box. We do get 2 autos, and our first auto is going to be number 139. He looks like it's a Raider. He's a wide receiver.
Nope.
It's Keelan Doss. Not sure who he is, but there you go. Keelan Doss. It's not, what's his other name? It's not Henry Ruggs. That's who we like to pull from the Raiders. But we got a Keelan Doss. Is the first hit of this rip. This one seems thicker or heavier. I don't know. Maybe there's a printing plate. Can we get lucky like those guys did last week? I would love to get lucky and hit my first 1-of-1 on this channel. This is a smaller rip. I only have 40 cards, guys, so I'm going to take a little more time with it. Myles Garrett. Miles Sanders. That's 2 miles now if you're counting. Derrick Henry. Matthew Stafford. Decent quarterback option. We have a defensive option now of TJ Watt. Keanu Neal. This must be like a gold, because you can see how nice and flashy that gold is around there. And this is number 38 of 75. Now, the one thing about Prestige this year that I'm a little upset with is that in previous years, when you had a parallel, they kind of had the foil and the reflective on the whole card, whereas in this year, all they really do is they just kind of stamp a little foil on the Prestige logo, and then they stamp a little foil here. So it doesn't really stand out much as far as being a parallel, and of course, yeah, they put the number here, but it would be nice if they did a little more for these parallels. But that's just my opinion, and you can form your own and let me know about it in the comment section below. So we have Christian McCaffrey. Again, I'm living in a bubble where I'm just going to believe that no one's hurt, and I'm going to imagine this is a great card to pull, but It may not be. The way the injuries are going and everything this year, it's just kind of hard to keep track of. Now, hopefully, we're going to pull a Clyde Edwards-Helaire rookie right now. It would be nice. We got Gabriel Davis, Derek Brown, and finally, excuse me, Patrick Queen for the Ravens. All right, guys, we are already halfway through this rip. We have pulled one out of our 2 autographs. We have not pulled a 101. I know my expectations are high, but you know, you gotta have high expectations. Larry Fitz, Jimmy G.
Touchdown!
Tyrann Mathieu.
Kansas City!
So there's the first Chief for the Chiefs PC. We can use that as a single defensive individual player. Unless we pull a kicker, maybe we can use them. Brian Burns. As far as kickers go in modern products, I've only seen Harrison Butker, the butt kicking kicker, and Koo, who is injured or was injured. And I did not slow roll it, but guys, this is a pretty good hit right here. No slow rolling it. Devin Duvernay for the Ravens, wide receiver. Let's just flip it around, see if we're missing anything. We are not. But yeah, Devin Duvernay. I'll take that as an auto. I will take that. I would have liked to have a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's still better than pulling a Raider or a Charger or a Bronco. But Devin Duvernay is our second auto. We have a Willie McGinnis. I'm also looking for a Patrick Mahomes Heroes, guys. I'm looking for a Patrick Mahomes Heroes. I'm looking for fat packs to try to chase him. Maybe for Mahomie Monday. That was actually one of my goals, but you would think you can go to a store and find those fat packs because they're like retail exclusive. You'd think that they would be plentiful, but they're just simply not. Albert Okwuegbunam is a rookie, as well as Cole McDonald, who does not have a farm, guys. Leave the man alone. Kid Reporter code, guys, if you want it. There you go. All right. Did we get any numbered cards in that last pack that I did not notice? Let me just do a quick little. I don't think we did, unless maybe the insert was numbered, or maybe there's the maybe just the auto counted as the numbered card in that pack, despite it not really having a number. So yeah, no numbered card in that pack, just an auto. So we only have 2 numbered cards, unless I'm just blind, which is, you know, maybe possible. It may be a possibility. Let's get to this last pack, guys. This is our last chance to pull some major fire. As I can't talk and my voice cracks. Julio Jones. Did we pull him already? I don't know. This guy, Uchenna Nwosu. Uchenna Nwosu. Interesting. I'm never gonna say his name again. Dak Prescott, another good quarterback option. Juju, because guys, as you know, it would not be an episode of the Card Dojo if Juju did not show up, and he always makes sure he shows up. I'm surprised Jared Goff is not here yet. Julian Edelman. On to some inserts. Can we get a hero? I don't know. I don't think we have a hero. Usually you get a little peek of it. I don't see it. So this is a powerhouse, and this is numbered 48 of 50. Gold for Cameron Hayward. Let me put these down because I think he's a defensive player. Yes, defensive end. So that's pretty good for the Steelers. I'm trying to pick these cards up without exposing them to myself. Gardner Minshew, Mr. Mustache, Uncle Rico, is impressions. He's just making an impression. Is it a good impression or a bad impression? A week ago, it was a bad impression. This week, we'll find out. I'm sure we will find out. Guys, we really need a Clyde Edwards-Helaire card in this rip. Let me just go ahead and show you the Kid Reporter. In order for this rip to be successful, guys, we need a Clyde Edwards-Helaire in one of these last 3 cards. KJ Hill. Chase Young, not bad, not bad. Final card, guys. Can we get, it's upside down. Can we please get a Clyde? Can we please get a Clyde? That's not Clyde. That looks like the Jets quarterback, James Morgan. Is that James Morgan? Are you James Morgan? No, it's Ben DiNucci. So yeah. Unless Dak gets COVID, he's not starting. Hopefully he does not. So guys, to be honest with you, this was kind of a lower mega box for Prestige. I've seen some great mega boxes, and we kind of struck out today. But you know what? We're gonna set a lineup, and we're gonna do what we can do. So stick around for my week 4 summary and my week 5 starting lineup. Alright guys, the week 4 results. Now, Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards took on Hendo's Hobbies in the battle of the Prestige Mega Boxes. They both pulled 1 of 1s. Now, unfortunately for Bracket, he pulled a Patriot Defender, and he chose to start them over the Chiefs. Now, luckily for him, they didn't go negative, but they only got him 40 points. However, he had Laviska Shenault Jr.'s autograph, which got him 69.6 points. Hendo's 1 of 1 was a Will Fuller V, which got him a ridiculous 198 points even. That gave him the win by about 100 points, 331.02 to 231.32. Now then, Spurs Cards 21 and House of Cards squared off in the score battle, which was 2020 Score Blaster and 2 hangers each. Spurs Cards' best play was a Marquise Hollywood Brown mem card ×4 for 42.4 points, whereas the Haas had a Kyler Murray mem card, which got him 92.48. In the end, Haas barely won out with a score of 195.58 to 176.0. Very close match. Now, I took on the Buff Man. The Buff Man had a 2020 Donruss Mega Box, and out of that box, he pulled a Gardner Minshew parallel, which ended up pulling him 43.88 points. On my side, guys, unfortunately, I had a rough week. My Daniel Jones ×3 was my best performer with 33.3 points. I did not get any zeros, so that's an improvement, but that Daniel Jones was my only multiplier. So the boom box, while being a fantastic box overall, not so good for setting a Rip League lineup. Now the final battle was Fulkripz versus JPN Sports Cards. Fulk had a Donruss Elite Hobby box, and his best pull was a Jared Goff, who was in this dojo, never invited, but always shows up. But in his case, he had a ×4 multiplier, which means he pulled a mem card, and he got him 46.8 points. JPN with a 2019 Prestige Blasters best play was a Mike Evans, it was Russell Wilson, straight up, 21.9. He struggled in the multiplier area. Fulkripz won 187.5 to 77.5. And that sums up week 4. Now let's move on to my week 5 lineup. So here we go, guys. This could be another struggle. Now, I believe I am taking on Hendo's Hobbies, but I could be wrong. I will check and confirm. You can check back next week. In the quarterback position, guys, I had the choice narrowed down to either Gardner Minshew or the person who I ultimately ended up starting again is going to be a Dak Prescott with no multiplier. So that's unfortunate, but this box just wasn't too kind to me. The running backs were kind of easy. I'll take them both up at the same time because I only had 3 options, and it was a numbered card for Terry Cohen, who is he's gone out for the season. So I'm left pretty much by default starting not bad options, but we're gonna start Miles Sanders and Derrick Henry. No choice there. It's either them or no one. So my tight ends, just because I like trying to say his name, Albert Okwuegbunam. He's here, but he's not starting. We're starting Jonnu Smith, assuming the Titans play. They might not. So maybe I should start Albert, but I don't think he's going to get the ball either. So I'll take the chance. I don't know. This could be brutal. This could be another brutal week here at the Card Dojo. Now, my 2 autos were both wide receivers, which is, usually that's great. And it is great. But for the Rip League, not so great. This guy, not too familiar. This is a vet auto. Don't think he'll be doing much. So I'm starting Odell Beckham. Maybe him and Landry will have more fun and throw the ball to each other again in week 5. Now, my other auto is Devin Duvernay, who scored his first touchdown against the Chiefs in the form of a kick return or a punt return touchdown. Chances of him replicating that again, not fantastic. And as far as receiving, he only gets like 1 or 2 targets a game, which is about 2 points. He's been getting about 2 points. So I'm going to go with, that's right, guys. We're going with Juju. Good old Juju. We'll see if he can put some work in for the dojo. He's been here enough. Let's hope that he got it. So let me go over to my defensive player and kicker. I don't have a kicker. My numbered card that I could play is a Keanu O'Neal. However, he hasn't been doing much, and the Falcons are awful. So I'm going to go with my defensive player is going to be the one and only Honey Badger. For the Chiefs, he had a pick 6 last week. Let's hope he can do it again against the Raiders. Now, my final card to play is my defense. And I pulled this Chase Young rookie. Sorry, it's not an auto. But I think I'm going to go with my one option that has a multiplier. And that's going to be the Steelers defense, represented by Cameron Hayward, 48 out of 50. So this will be a ×4 multiplier. And yeah, that's right, guys. For the second week in a row, I only have one multiplier. Brutal, I know. I just didn't get the luck with the Mega Box. So, guys, that is my lineup. Wish me luck. I'll need a whole lot of luck. All right, guys. Did I do a rip? No. Hold on. Let me do a rip for you. Let me do a quick rip. Who do we have that we can offer up? Yeah, we're gonna do here. All right, guys. For the rip, it's already running, so I'm wasting time. We're gonna do this Gardner Minshew impressions and this Christian McCaffrey highlight reel. So as it's running, we pick a random episode, and then we pick a random comment from that episode. And if your name pops up on the big screen, and if you want them, leave a comment. All right, so congratulations to the winner there. And as always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Take care.